Now, for an open question, what I mean by that is if you can ask a question that starts with a what, a how, or an if, you pretty much can't go wrong.
CPD trainer Annie Boat is teaching her delegates the power of the open question.
Right. Your challenge is this. Start a question with a what, a how, or an if, and keep it to 12 words or less. That's your challenge. I'd like to get on better with my teacher. So give me a what, a how, or an if question that would move me forwards.
What's stopping you?
Ah! What did you focus me on there? The barrier. So what's stopping you? All right, focusing me on the barrier, the problem. In coaching, what do we want to focus on? Solution. All right, so give me a question that moves me forward. Thanks for falling into that trap for me.
The open question exercise is designed to help people come up with effective questions. And what I ask them to do is come up with questions that start with a what, a how, or an if, and are then 12 words or less. Now, the reason for that is because those questions tend to make the most effective coaching questions. If you ask a question that's too long, somebody will forget about it. Or if you're working with somebody with speech and language difficulties, any more than 12 words, they've lost it. So the important thing is short, sharp, to the point.
I'm stuck.
How are you stuck?
How could you get stuck?
Ah, who said, how are you stuck?
The temptation to come back with is to say something like, well, what are you stuck with? Instantly that focuses me on being stuck. It's not helpful, it doesn't move me forwards, but actually what we need to know is what could you do to get unstuck? Because that's going to move me forwards.
So what we've got to do is take instinct, put it in a bag and lob it out the door today, basically, haven't we? And that's what we'll find with the coaching. It does go against your instinct and your gut, really. You know, it's totally different to what we'd normally do. So what you're doing is you're listening to whatever somebody's saying, and then you think to yourself, well, OK, what is the most helpful thing that I can say next? Get that in your head and then ask it. All right, and that's the trick.
The delegates must now answer Annie's posed problems with open questions. Successful ones get a prize of a lolly.
So, I don't know where to start. Let's have a how then.
How could you start?
How could you start? Well done. If.
Can I just ask them, what if they say, I don't know?
Interesting question. Yeah, often they do. Often they do. Now, if is brilliant at that, because if, all right, helps get around that. Well, OK, if you did know, what might you do to get started? What you're doing here is you're saying, look, I'm not going to let you off the hook, because the easy thing for kids is to say, well, I don't know. Yeah? The message that they've got, unfortunately, from years of programming is, if I say I don't know, that lets me off the hook. Yeah? And somebody will dive in and rescue me and fix it for me, and I won't actually have to think. Once they know that you expect an answer, you'll get it. OK, let's try a different one. I can't do it.
How could you do it?
Brilliant. How could you do it? Well done, Dave. Who do you want to nominate? Because you've got a lolly.
Seb.
Go on, Seb.
I thought the exercise went well. I think delegates enjoyed it. I think the result of it was exactly what I wanted, which is to get people to do brain before mouth, not mouth before brain. So they're actually thinking of the question, getting it right in their head before they then said it.